I could not bring all of the games I have back with me from Essen Spiel. How sad is that?
That is, well, that's typical, right?
Well,
Some
yes.
have to come back in the post.
Yes.
Deutsche Post.
Yes, that's what I did. That's what I had to do. And hello everyone, I'm Stella and this is Taryn from Meeple University and welcome to our post Essen 2023 vlog where we're going to share you some of the games we have currently. So there will be part 2 when I receive the rest of the games from post, so hopefully it will come in a couple of weeks time. I'm going to share the games that we have right now and who I met at Essen and what I did and so on.
Yes.
So how's everyone? Did you go to Essen? Did you get any games that you're excited about? Or if you didn't go to Essen, that is okay too. Are you pre-ordered some of the games from Essen release? There are plenty, Taryn, plenty of great games from Essen this year.
Yeah, it's always a challenge, right? For when we have to come to the end of the year and review our best games of the year. Very typical thing. They are very back-ended because Essen is such a big time for Euro releases.
That is correct. We have been doing top games of each month, so new to us. So some of those games that are new to us, not necessarily being released that year. So if that games are really great and you won't see them in the top games of the year, that's because like Ark Nova, it's really great, but it won't be in our top games of 2023 because it wasn't released in 2023. We should probably do a segment where we do top games that it would have been included but we didn't play in the year, and that would be the games and so on. I don't know, what do you think? Let me know in the comment sections. So please let us know as well, what have you been playing, what have you been up to, and we're gonna start with games. The smallest one.
I'm just going to show some games.
Some games. So this is also Pax Australia, Taryn.
Yes, while you were swanning about at Essen in Germany, I was chilling here at Pax Australia as well. So we have a few games that we picked up from Pax Australia, in particular from Orchids, who were partners with Guff Studios in the booth.
Yeah, we did. So Daryl Chow came all the way from Singapore and his partner went to Essen. So they both split. And we split as well. Meeple University in Essen and in Australia. And hopefully you are going to Essen next year. And hopefully, cross my fingers, please, they have Pax Australia at the different weekend. So I know when next year's Essen will be. I don't know when Pax Australia will be. So hopefully they'll, if they want more visitors, hopefully. But anyways, Pax Australia was at the same time as Essen, and they have video games as well as board games. So here we go. Let's just grab from here. This one is from Pax Australia, from Origame. This is not for our copy. This is for our library copy in our meetup in Melbourne CBD. If you're in Melbourne, congrats. If you haven't been, please come and visit us in Melbourne Lion Pub on Wednesday, every second Wednesday.
Yeah. Durian Dash, it's a good...
Meetup.com, find it there. Sorry. Continue.
Durian Dash, it's a good little meetup high player count drafting game.
6, I believe. Yeah, 2 to 6 players. So that's one. Now, back to Essen Spiel. So these 4 are from Hobby Japan. So this is the first time I went to their booth and finding out what their games. One day I want to go to Tokyo Japan market, Tokyo game market. I think there are 2 a year, and I want the one that is the bigger one. I can't remember when.
Yep, so a handful of small games from them, Reco Plus.
Because like Japanese games, Oink Games obviously is the most famous one, the most one that you would probably think of Japanese game, maybe, because their presence is quite worldwide. Yep. And this is not by Oink Games, Hobby Japan. And these 4 little games, this looks cool. Master of Rules,
Fellowship of Fate, which is a little card battle game, Builders High, and Reco Plus. Alright,
we're gonna breeze through everything. And this one is Hike. This was originally Kickstarter, it's fulfilled, I believe. It was available at Essen Spiel. And the owner, Snowboard Games, the inspiration to do it is because they were snowboarding and then they have the name of the company. And dog sledding. Look at this. Look how cute the dog is. Whee!
Huskies.
Huskies. Sorry, yes, huskies. Not just dogs. They're huskies. Lightspeed Arena, this is a prototype by Tablescope. Now the original game was, I think it was called Lightspeed, and there was like ship battle game, real time, and then you calculate which ship shoot what ship manually.
Yeah.
But in this new version, there's an app that calculates it. So when you done it, take photo, and it will calculate automatically for you on the screen, and it's like an animation, like shooting this ship, shooting that, the ship shooting that. It looks really fun.
I can see that potentially being something that comes more in the future. Simply taking a photograph of,
Yes.
of an end board layout and having that calculate perhaps even more complicated scoring method. I can see that coming into game.
Yeah. So hopefully videos coming for that one, or for everything really. Now this is it's called Rankster. Now this is from Banago. Now I want to say this first. So this game, I play this at Essen. It's a really quick game. It's a really fun game. It's basically a cooperative game. It says 2 to 12 players, but technically it could be any number of players. And there is a question, for example, who would make the best, so random here, who would make the best supermarket? Why did I just take one out? There's a question.
Because you haven't unwrapped them.
I haven't unwrapped them. That's right. That's why. So who would create the best supermarket? And then there's random 4 cards, things like Harry Potter, Bill Gates.
Some examples on there.
Yes.
Lady Gaga.
Lady
Leonardo
Gaga.
da Vinci.
It could be Darth Vader, for example. So, and then you rank them from 1 to 4. Which one do you think is the most likely to have the weirdest supermarket, if that's a category? Now, the twist is that you have to think, what would an AI ranks them as? Like, depends on the criteria, depends on the personality or the fictional character on this. So we are actually playing against AI. Now, I know, AI, and in terms of especially artwork. So I don't believe this is AI artwork. Well, there's no artwork actually. There's no artwork whatsoever. It's just design, graphic design, but this is again AI. So let me know what you think about it. The game itself is fun. It is play against AI. So it is against a computer or AI. So how I say it in a way is that it doesn't actually replace a person. Do you know what I mean? Like an artist that would replace a person who would otherwise draw something.
It replaces like the judge if someone has to play a judge type of role in this sort of game.
But that's another
The fun
player.
is all in the conversation,
Yes.
essentially.
Yes. So it's in the player, not in the whoever it is. Like it could be computer, it could be anything, right? Next is Rainforest City. This is by Daryl Shaw. This is Origame also. This is from Pax Australia.
Yes.
And I don't actually know if they are available at Essen. I'm pretty sure they're probably available at Essen as well. So dual availability in Germany and Australia. They're doing well in the booth, don't they, as well?
Yes.
We have All My
Orchids.
All My
This is
Orchids.
Another one from Origame, little card game from them.
Yeah.
Pick that up at PAX.
Thanks. So this Cuckoo. Cuckoo.
Yeah.
Cuckoo.
Cuckoo.
It's from Dever Games. Now, Dever Games is the publisher who produced something like the Red Cathedral, the White Castle, and there's this one. So that's interesting. It's kind of like a dexterity game. There's eggs here, there's a sticks here. So it'll be interesting. I might play it in Bali.
Yeah.
Take that away from me, please. And speaking about Dever Games, there's one at the bottom here.
We did not plan this very well, did we?
No.
Let's just put that one off.
Okay,
and
let's just
pick it
take
up
this
later.
first, and then you can talk about that. So there is the expansion of Bitoku, which we haven't actually played the base game, and which we actually got the base game as well.
Yep, so this is from a couple of years ago, I think. It was very big, so excited to see how it works with this expansion.
Yeah, so one thing that I have done with the expansion is that the expansion comes with sticker. So I have stickered the little meeples here. Here we go. I found it. So this is a meeple. There's a sticker sheet, and it's really cute. I don't know if you can see it here. So there's this little critters. It's got stickers. I'm going to just like do this like this. It was just blurry. And all of these are now stickered because the base game is just a meeple, doesn't have stickers.
Yep.
So that's one thing about the expansion that I'm 100% sure about. The rest I am not yet.
And Devere is very much sticking to its
Very full
strategy
box.
of filling.
It's like,
of
look,
highly optimizing the size
it
of
is
its
correct.
boxes.
It doesn't matter what size of box. First thing when I saw this, like, ooh, Bitoku is a big box. Oh, maybe now I have a little bit more room. No, it's not. Can we fit the expansion? Maybe we can, because expansion, well, might be. So sticker sheet here, and then obviously more than one language. It's just like two extra cards. And oh, by the way, I do rubber band this because I think our rubber band is pretty good. I think. I don't know. Anyways, I know that's like some people don't like to rubber band their cards, some do, but I think it's the efficient way to.
You probably did. You had a lot of games and not a lot of bags. So.
That's actually true.
Oops, that was too heavy to put down with one arm.
All right. So this one here is called Heaven Here I Come. This is by Broadway Toys, who's based in Hong Kong. I think there's another one of their games somewhere here I can't see, or maybe it's on the way to us. Oh, the one I picked up from Gen Con, Infiltrators. So Heaven Here I Come, it's kind of like part of social deduction, where you need to figure out the role of your neighbor. So you only know half the information of the role of your neighbor next to you, and then you need to figure out which one is what, and then each role combined has got certain rank, and certain rank will whether go to heaven or not. It sounds like the theme sounds really good. So I'm planning to play this Wednesday in our board game meetup. So we'll see.
Probably in the past, depending on how long this video took to edit and release.
Oh, that's correct, actually. Yeah, there's Hund. This is Hund. Sorry, Hund from. This is a game about dog. It's by boardgame. It's a South Korean company. I haven't actually. I pretty much know nothing about it. It's basically Stella take and then went. So, and this is actually we're talking about something else for other purposes as well for Gov Studios, which is my other company. So, but it looks cute. So. Forgive me, I don't actually know exactly what the game's about. I'm a little bit jet lagged still. I could not sleep last night, and Taryn couldn't sleep last night. It's probably the pizza that we ate. I don't know. Maybe not jet lag. But I swear,
I'm sure you're still jet lagged.
I was jet lagged, and I was like, oh,
and
what can I do?
All on top of each other.
That's it. Thank you, Taryn.
But no con crud. That's good.
Oh yeah, no con crud. I didn't get sick. Like, I might sound a bit nasally, but it's just, I think the Australia getting into summer, so it's like a bit of a pollen.
Living in pollen.
Pollen world. This is us. What was I talking about? Yes. So this is why I don't know some of them, and I'm still jet lagged. And then I managed to do some work last night as well while jet lagged, which was posting on the Gov Studio page.
Yes.
And complaining about no one's taking photo at Pax Australia.
I took 6 photos. I just haven't sent them to you yet.
Oh, okay. So somebody did. Oh, well, Henry did as well. But anyways, he's also in Meeple University. Now this is High Season Grand Hotel Roll and Ride. This is by the designers of Grand Austria Hotel Plus, Ryan Hendrickson, sorry. And this is it's Lookout Games, and this is a roll and ride version of Grand Austria Hotel.
Yes.
Now this is not a Gen Con, not an Essen release. This is a preview copy, it's an advanced copy that I have been given, and I love the theme of hotel management. It's like the app. We'll be releasing a separate video for this one, but it has got that, is that Luciani dice drafting?
Yes.
Where you take the dice and then you put it so you roll the dice and then it's dice drafting, and then the action is stronger depending on how many dice they have in certain column. Yep. And there's 6 different actions.
Yes, it's very very familiar. It's a drafting mechanism. Of course, you've seen a lot of his games and that team's games.
Yes, so probably review coming up.
Yep.
Now, Footprints. This is probably Taryn's most anticipated Essen Spiel release.
Yeah, and it's not because I know much about it.
Correct.
It's because I enjoyed their Essen release last year, which was Come Together.
Yes.
And I've heard there's a bit of an edge to this, a bit of a sharp
brutality
to it, and we've said in many of our videos, I feel that is lacking in many games, and maybe it'll be too brutal for me, and I'll go the other way. But I'm keen to see it, and
keen to play.
I very much enjoyed Come Together last year.
Okay, I'll put that on your side.
It is by the same design team there, Spencer.
Oh, his design has been so great, like the River Bend or the Rolling Bend.
Yes,
that was his as well. It was good. And we have Kutna Hora.
Kutna Hora. This is one of the big. This is Czech's. Oops.
Box fart.
This is Czech's big release for the year. So They always have that big release around Essen.
Yeah. And there's one this time, not two. Last year it was two. Now I just want to point out of the components because apparently this is recycled. Not apparently. This is recycled. I think something like 80% pressed plastic and 20% wood or something along like that. If you look at it, it feels like almost like it's between wood and plastic and feels very solid and heavy.
Yeah, it's like what they make a lot of park benches and stuff out of these days.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. They recycle
see a lot of these in... I think of it as park bench material first and foremost.
Okay.
But
look,
we'll see a lot more
I
of that.
didn't know that park benches been made by them.
I mean, there's a lot that are wood, but...
So this is really
chairs
interesting.
and stuff in public.
And the game also is interesting, right? You've you read the rule book?
Game looks interesting. I like the... it's got everything is... there's only one currency, which is money. There's 6 resources, but you only ever pay for them and gain money for them. You don't ever actually gain those 6 resources. And then there's an economy, which tracks how much is being mined and how many people there are. And so I think that's going to... I always like when there's a little bit of a different twist on just the basic economy transactional side of the game. So I do look forward to seeing how this one works.
Now the next one is the Fox Experiment. Now I believe this is available at Essen and this arrived when I was away. So, oh no, actually maybe
Slightly after you arrived.
Slightly after I arrived, sorry. So I would consider this because I managed to get some of the games shipped. Like you won't see the White Castle here because we've done how to play video for it. So check that out somewhere in our channel if you like to learn how to play. And that was shipped to us, provided by the publisher before I got here. And this one slightly after I got here. I had good things about this. The Fox Experiment, it might be Kickstarter, I might be wrong. If you have played this, please let us know what you think of it.
Yeah, so last year it was wolves, and this year it's foxes.
Wolves and foxes. All right, Taran, you want to grab some from your side?
Yeah, sure. We've got donuts.
Now, this is a 2-player game. This is by Bruno Catala, and this is... Well, reminds me of kind of like tic-tac-toe, but it's got like a really different twist to the rules. And
it looks like it's got a bit of a reversey Othello thing going on.
That's it, Othello, sorry, yeah. Othello, not tic-tac-toe. So there's certain things that you can flip the... Flip the donuts. It looks really cute. And they have like little donuts at the shop as well. Yeah. And I remember...
You pretty much... If you're selling that game, you're pretty much committed to giving people free donuts.
Yes, but I didn't get free donuts.
Oh.
It was like little fake donuts, not real donuts. Anyways, probably like different agreement and different risks if people giving food that I don't know, whatever. But this is donuts, and I actually now that I can remember it. This is by Funforge, and they also have Tokaido 2 players. So that's still on the way to me because I had to ship. Again, I was kind of like Taryn saying this earlier. I had to ship some games home, unfortunately. And there was like, I don't know if I told you this, it was a little bit of a... Okay, I got there like already late because punch out everything. I couldn't punch out everything. Trying to punch out everything and trying to put games inside games and take photos so I don't forget that there is this game inside these other games. I've already taken everything out. For the time being, I opened one by one because last Gen Con, I remember this, a few weeks later, I found a game inside another game, and that was quite sad. Like, oh, I have this game. Now, a lot of games still making on the way to us, including the game I just mentioned. So that would be interesting. It's not a new release. It was available at Essen, but I think it's not available or was not available at English, or it's just becoming available in English. So that would be good because we played the multiplayer. Did you play it? I think I played it a while back.
Of what?
With Tokaido. Don't think so.
Not
I don't
sure.
think.
I don't think
I played it at a board game meetup, Gamezilla, which does not exist. Not the game meetup. So yes, this is one of the other games.
Yep. You've got a hole over there now where all the other
ones
yeah.
Yeah.
Although that was the second time. Donuts are delicious. So is this game by Delicious Games.
That's
been planning that segue the whole time you were talking about.
That is excellent.
Talking about Tokaido, I'm like, let me get to my segue.
That is excellent. Okay, I'll try to make it to the next segue. So, Delicious Games, we got another one by Delicious Game, which I'm going to show later. I do have it with me. Evacuations by Vladimir Suchi. So, Vladimir Suchi has this one. has that other one, and has another one that's still on the way to us. So
big year for him. Obviously, he's had many great Euro games over 20 years.
He always
really
does. But the one is still on the way to me, and that is not by Delicious Game. It's by a different company. I think called Dino. So I was like walking around at one morning with Johnny Pack, whom designed Coloma and a few other games that I love. So we were like game hunting in the morning. I was like, what's your on the list? I swear, that other game, which I can't remember right now the name, is on Johnny Pack's list. I've got another one here as well that is, oh, I thought I brought it in with me, but I don't. This one called Gin. You didn't see it?
It's a card game, isn't it? Just a melding game.
How do you know about this? I don't know. It's called Gin. Anyways, so Evacuation is about building something and then transporting to another planet. This was on my Essen most anticipated list. And this is one of the games that I would like to play as soon as I could, but that there are just so many games and I can't clone myself. If I could, I would. That is very delicious looking game. And speaking about delicious, I'm going to show you what is going on in the Essen Spiel.
Oh, I jumped in.
You jumped away.
That's a Wistar.
That's a Wistar. It's not delicious.
Cranio.
Yes. So let's put it on your side, and I can put it on my side. I'm going to show you quickly.
Donuts, because then we got...
You take donuts. Okay. I'm going to show you quickly what I encountered at Essen Spiel. Are you going to show what you encountered at Pax?
I encountered this game.
Parrot. Okay. Parrot. This is the first one that I saw in my travel. So not necessarily Essen Spiel, but this is a giant teddy bear. So my flight went from Melbourne to Doha, and Doha to Düsseldorf, and then taxi to the hotel for like 25 minutes. It's not too bad. At Doha is great. Doha is big, and it is cheap roaming for me in Doha rather than transiting at
Dubai.
Thank you. So for some reason, so this airport is really big, obviously a big hub for transport, and there's this giant teddy bear in the middle, and I don't know what this is about. I think it's about Expo, but I was amazed. This giant teddy bear is not squishy though. I think it's hard.
Okay.
So
Is that the actual Expo, the Crystal Palace type of
is that
Expo,
the one?
perhaps?
Ooh, Crystal Palace is a game, by the way. And then I went to the lounge. I had to pay for it because I didn't fly business class. And this is great. There's food, there's internet. I went there because there's a place for shower. Because after almost 14 hours of flight and then waiting time at the airport, I made a shower because I know that I have another 6 hours and a bit, and then I will arrive in Essen around about 1-2 p.m. and I knew that I had meetings right away. So hence I made sure that I shower and then freshen myself.
Ability to look presentable.
And this is at Doha as well. And look at this.
This is transit between terminals, is it?
This is transit between.
Internal monorail.
Yes. So I was like there, and then it goes like back and forth. You can still walk, but it just go back and forth from one to another. So I actually stay.
It's not a monorail. There's two.
Oh, there's two. There. Yeah. Actually stay there for more than one trip. And here is the flight, Qatar.
Yes.
I think I would like Qatar compared to the other ones that I've been. It's nice food, nice spacious seat.
Yeah, I've flown with them once to Europe as well, and I remember on one of my legs having both of the seats next to me empty. So
that was really good.
helps to give you a good impression.
It wasn't that lucky for me, but I did pay for the front seat. You know where there's nothing in front of me and there's business class in front of me.
Past the curtain.
And there's a funny story here. I have the flight attendants came to me and said, "Oh, hello, how are you? I just wonder if you can do me a favor. There's an older lady who likes to swap seat with you because she doesn't like to be next to male." I paused. And then I said, oh, I'm sorry, no, I need the extra leg. And then she said, okay, that's okay. And then the flight attendants went away. And then the lady next to me, they are also from Victoria. The lady, older lady, and then the husband next to her, a really nice older couple. And she was like, I'm with you there. I paid to be in this seat. I was like, yes, I also do that. It's like, I even asked her, did you see, I wasn't too sure what I heard because I was tired and so on. I asked her, did you hear what the flight attendant said? Like she repeated what I heard. It's exactly the same. It's like, yeah, I thought that's weird. I was like, yeah. I'm like, number one, I paid for that. I feel bad, obviously. I don't know who this old lady is, whether they're old or not, whatever. And then secondly, next to me, it might be a religion thing. You know, it's like, doesn't want to be next to me. Not that I know of. I'm not disrespectful, but at that time, I'm really tired. And then I wonder, and she also wonder, why I was the only one that we can see that was asked. Because I happen to be the one with the extra seat. If that person have an extra seat, the flight attendants would have said something about, oh, they also have the same, like for like. Like for like is okay. And I said, well, if it's, business class, like later on to the lady, if it's business class, I would swap, but, business class wouldn't want to swap with me. So, and later on I found out that lady didn't get to swap with anyone else. And they're sitting in the middle. So that lady that wants to swap with me, sitting in the middle, it's not aisle seat, it's not window seat, it's in the middle. So it makes me think, what is that really, is that a genuine reason or not? I don't know if you have ever asked.
It's a big downgrade, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad, but then, the lady next to me, sitting to me, we chat after that. She was really nice. She was really supportive. She had to be in that seat because she has some hips problem. She needs more, space. And then the husband was saying to me, if they really insist, I will swap. So I will have the middle seat. So she will still sit next to male. And I was like, well, that's nice of you. They are nice people. They're also people that, again, it's no disrespectful at all. I'm just maybe ignorance. But, what would you do in that situation, right? Would you swap seat, knowing that you have to pay extra to be, so I can sleep on the way back because I was really tired? I don't know. Would you swap?
I wouldn't. If I'd paid extra for a better seat, I would not swap down.
Yeah. If it's like for like, yeah, that's fine. And I wonder as well, why am I the only one? I didn't see that flight attendants asking, because the lady next to me also say, oh, I wonder why the flight attendants didn't ask other people for it. Why was it just me that got asked? So that was I thought that was slightly strange. Now back to the slideshow. This is like the old school. We've talked about this before, I feel, for Gen Con, where back in the day you just sit down and then you have slideshow. You have no says in that. Maybe the host will give you, food
fondue.
And drink fondue. That's it.
It's the 70s. You need to get a slide projector changing sound effect and put it in. I'm sure you'll be able to find that.
Why?
Because
Oh no. Maybe. No, this is it. I finally arrived. I'm pretty sure this is the first day at Spiel. Now,
beginning.
Yeah. So there is something as well. I'm not gonna dig into details again. Apparently they use AI art. Some people not happy about it. Anyways, next. This is Kenny. Have you met Kenny before?
I don't think
Kenny
so.
worked from Stella. He's the admin guy, so he basically does the Kickstarter, help Tom with Kickstarter, booking and stuff like that. Kenny's very organized. I like Kenny. Kenny's always like, oh, Kenny! Kenny always nice. We always chat about stuff. He used to live in China one stage. Not I have been in China as well. And this is obviously the crew, Kenny. The middle one is Jason and then Tom. A lot of people I remember have to do that because a lot of people are taller than me. They have to do this in the selfie. And this is a Dice Tower booth, which has got little storage there as well, inside which I have put my games at some point. This is Fabio Lupiano, which designed Three Ring Circus and a few other games.
And others.
Murph and the new one, Sankore, I think. Great designer, really friendly guy. And this is Thinkathima, who I bumped into first day. It's not often that I bump into Thinkathima, and if I do bump into Thinkathima, it will be overseas, not in the same city as we live in, which is Melbourne.
Yes. Standard London melting pot theory.
What is that? What, London melting pot?
It's this thing that, because so many Australians used to go over and like live and work in London for bits of time, and then they would meet lots of Australians there.
That's fair. And this is Benita, Ross, and me. We were at I think this was after dinner at Sheraton, and they were going out for drinks or something like that. I was like, I'm going to bed, bye-bye. This is at my hotel, and I took photo of it because of this pancake maker machine. I was amazed by it. It's an automatic pancake maker machine. Look at this. It's like, press the button, drop pancakes, it goes to the conveyor belt at the end.
It's pressing the pancake.
Yeah, pressing the pancake, and then it becomes a pancake. How amazing. Yes, flatten it. And I met Martin Wallace there as well.
Yep.
And this is also at the hotel. This is dinner. And Bez and Martin and me. This is Johnny Peck, the one I was talking about, that I actually look at his list, got some games, including...
His typical hat.
Yes. And it's funny, so I don't know if I take photo of it. Maybe I did, maybe I don't. The Crocs, he likes his Crocs. So this one is Boost Crocs with some sort of decoration on it. It's really cool. And he was wearing like a, what do you call it, overall as well? It was cool. This is Alborea, which we have review copy that I actually don't see right now. It must be still on the way, making its way. And yes, this is Alicat Games. And this is Board and Dice. This is all out from Board and Dice. A lot of people from Board and Dice are were dressing up like for Nucleum.
Yes.
Yeah, we have Nucleum, by the way. We've got video for it, and that was, we got it before Essen, so you won't see it in this vlog, or the second part. No, here it is. Yes. Johnny Pax Booze. How amazing is that?
Are they Meeple rhinestones?
That's Meeple.
On the top?
They're Meeple on the top. It was amazing. I was like, what? I don't know why I have Johnny here, so he looks pretty dopey. And this is Chris. So I met Chris from the Dice Tower, and we went to...
sandwich?
Yes, we were talking about him eating a sandwich. Hello, Chris. How are you and your sandwich? Chris can't talk right now, but Johnny... Okay, it's gone. Johnny, he can.
I saved that. I saved the me who caught it.
Yeah, no.
I just saved the day.
You just did, like you and your sandwich.
Yeah.
You should get that sandwich.
I got it from the train station, and I'll tell you, the average train station food here is much better than the average train station food. Well, Miami doesn't have train stations, so by default, the food is better here.
How is that logical? So what games are you most excited about?
Let's see, we're standing in presence of Johnny Pack, so I'm going to say Unconscious Mind. You're going to give me a copy, right? Right? I'm kidding, you're kidding me.
I don't have it. I'd like to play it again. So
I
that
really
one.
would. Yeah, no, I'm very excited.
Pretend Johnny's not here.
Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. That takes a lot of the pressure off. I just picked up Trio, the little card game, the reprint of Nana.
Yeah?
Yeah. So
I haven't played Nana.
I think
Recommend it?
I do. It's made. Do you like Go Fish? But are you a gamer? That's Nana.
Oh.
Yeah. So or Trio is the reprinting of it.
All right, I'll take it out. Thanks,
Okay,
Chris.
absolutely.
I'll let you enjoy your sandwich.
Oh, good.
So yes, so a train station sandwich. Looks delicious. And this is the artist of Cathedral of Orleans. Do I have Cathedral of Orleans with me?
No, it hasn't made it yet.
Most of the games, I swear I need more. I need more space. I need more weight.
This is the only reason you actually want me to come to Essen next
Yeah.
year.
So I have double the weight. Like I do not plan ahead this. This is proof that I also have other games. See, gin. That's the gin. And I stacked it on the Dice Tower booth, and then I took photo. I was like, okay, this is my game, okay? Nobody touched my game. So I didn't have any bag. And this is just Essen, the vibe of Essen. This is not that busy yet. I don't know where I took this photo from.
Hole 3.
Oh, this is from Cranial Creations. You can see Rat of Wistar, just like in front of you before there.
Yeah.
And
Am I showing it yet?
So
or are
this
you
is
still on
Johnny
this?
again.
Okay.
I'm still doing this. I'm sorry, Taryn. So this is it. This is Elise from Cranial Creations, and this is the Hot Meeple whom I met on Instagram and his partner. And this is the game that I'm about to show everyone, ArcheOlogic, which is a logic puzzle deduction.
Yeah.
It's a little less abstract than Turing Machine, but it's been compared to Turing Machine. So this is Orient Duel, which I actually played, and it was a fun two-player game where you play tiles. You're trying to meet certain objectives. Like, if you manage to get these tiles, you win. You manage to get your color tile across from one side to another, you win, and that sort of thing. So yellow versus blue. It is Paul Grogan from Gaming Rules. He was like floating around because it's so close from UK, right? Wish, the game's Wish. So the one that's the video is up, it's coming for us. So from Wish that is going to go on Kickstarter. It's about genies.
Yes.
What is it about, Tarrant? Genies.
It's about genies.
That's it. Genies. And this is coming up. Look at this, right? Magic Maze Tower. So the art's not final. So they've got 2 arts and there's open seasons also. These are not released yet. And open season seems to be a really neat game, which I had the demo at Gen Con as well. It's like a clever card play. There you go. So they're not sure on the art of the Magic Maze Tower. And this is what's been out already. There's Maps of Mysteria, which I have. Do I have it with me?
Not right now.
Okay. Yep. And then there's Cold Express, Kids Express, which is, they took away the top of the trains, probably make it easier to move things around.
Probably took away the shooting each other as well.
Oh, probably. Maybe. I don't know yet. Now, Garfield Games was there. So they had a few demos. They're selling their games. This is Sam McDonald, SJ McDonald from Garfield Games, with David Turchi on the left. David is the one with the hat, by the way, if you never met them.
Representing Mind Clash.
Yeah, so this is the booth. It's amazing. Shem was there as well. And this is a full-on designer discussion. They may or may not be producing games together. I'm so excited if they do. It's like Scholars here, the Shem on the left and then David on the right. Haunted Lands, there's another game that is by Ludus Magno Studio. This seems fun, but I think it's out. I can't remember if it's out or not. Anyways, my brain is still jet lag, alright? That's the components. How amazing is that?
Windmills?
There's windmills, and then there's... And they put cubes.
Stackable bit.
Yeah, you can put cubes on top of the windmills. And this is by the same company, and they have one part of the booth like this. How amazing is this decoration, right? This is from Ticket to Ride Legacy. So they have these train decorations. You would love this. This is like amazing.
And that was still not an Essen release, right? That's
not yet. Not yet. Oh, they have limited release. They have limited Essen release. And this is from Opinionated Board Game, like the guys that I bump into. And this is me, that I posted on Instagram. I took this by accident. And I thought, this captured my spirit, my excitement of Essen very well. It shows my second chin as well, but it doesn't matter. We're just human. Everyone has got second hand. You have 3 chins. I'm kidding. This is the Asmodee booth party that they threw, just a little bit of snack. And this is, you know who this is? This is a media person.
Yes, that is from Lithuania.
Yes. Oh, Games in a Nutshell?
Yes.
Banislav Beres?
Stanislav.
There it is. It was like, he called me, he was behind me like, Stella. Like, I couldn't believe you were here, blah, blah, blah. It's actually, he's actually taller than he looks on the video. So if you watch this, I don't know, you have a tall video. Like, you all of a sudden you do this. What's going on there, Tarek?
I was like, I should make my posture okay. Make sure I don't look short.
This is hilarious. All right. And this is Table Topping from Instagram. And his partner has done really great photos, and he often seldom show his face, so some people don't know who he is, but you can see the logo on his t-shirt. And this is Dave and CD. So CD is the organizer of Wellicon, which is in New Zealand, the biggest convention in New Zealand, which we are attending next year. So she happened to be in Essen, which is great. And this is Dina again, Benita, and Allies and Enemies, I think. It's the guy, and then the girl, it's not in this photo. Oh, I took photo of the menu of the Cafe Olive, the place that I went to for breakfast on Saturday. It's in German, so I had Google Translate help me. And this is the place. And I don't know why it's jump around. So actually, there's another photo of in the cafe, but anyways, This is Hannah. Hannah and her partner. Hannah came to our live stream very often. I met Hannah last year as well, and this is it. I was like, oh, you're here again. It's amazing to see you in person. And this is the people from Alderman Games.
Yep. No, we saw a prototype of that one last year.
Yeah.
I think
And
it
then
was
it's
being
like,
demoed at
Essen last year, and now it's
so
available,
full
and
circle.
they're doing well at Essen. And I let me just like flip through it at my house. And this is Selena from AG, and this is the Dever Games booth, and there's more games. I think I have this game somewhere here. From the Moon, which is only demo, it's not available. Now this is
Partner.
yes, and the designer Brian, and he's very tall.
Yep.
And you probably can't see it here, and he was right there, and he's like so happy. Look at the shirt though. Look at this. It's Disney. It's just amazing. Now this is Florian that designed after us, not before us, not amongst us, not among cultists. It's after us. And this is Kosh, the designer of Forest Shuffle, with Sabine from Lookout Games. Some more games. Train Rush from MTE Games, who's going to Kickstarter soon. There they are, the booth, and this game's called
Nightmares of Sushi.
Nightmares of Sushi, which I have. They're based on Singapore, and this looks like a fun game. So you either get the most games or the least. Sorry, you either get the most points or the least points by eating sushi. There's some clever mechanics of this. I have to play, and this is the guy Jeffrey who's with there. This is Hexa Studios. Titinan.
Titinan?
Yeah. Barbaric. And then they've got, like, look at this. Like, it's amazing minis.
Yeah, this was a group out of Thailand. We've done a couple videos for them.
Correct. And this is their upcoming one, I think. Oh, no, is it? Surya. The Last Horizon is coming one. And this is the Warhammer. Half of it, actually. You can see just only top half. In Gen Con, it was like the full body, pretty sure. Maybe they just transport some of it for some reason. Anyways, this is Dim Sim. So Dim Sim does Spiel mit Bis. So there's Steam Up.
Yes.
Steam Up, a Fist of Dim Sim, actually has got a presence there. They've got a partner there.
Steam Up the game with I don't know, is Bis Steam? So maybe it's Dim Sum the game with Steam.
There you go. Yeah.
And it
So
might
it's
be a German
translation.
pun on Steam. Maybe Steam is vigor, and I'm not sure.
Or maybe. Well, if you know what this means, please let us know. I'd like to know. Waterfall Park. This is interesting. I have this game. It is on the way to me. This is by Ripos.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is where you actually have your color and you place it, and you take the building that you want to place it. You can negotiate to exchange your building tiles. So once your frame color, player colors place, and then you draft, or you take the building tiles, and then you can negotiate with money, you IQ money, and so on. So we'll see how it plays. So I didn't actually play it, I just saw people playing it. Mind Map is an upcoming game. This is a new release.
Game of deduction and variable geometry.
Yes, so I actually met the designer later on in Essen Spiel, and this is great. This is like, there's two categories, and you have to discuss which one is kind of like this two axes, Y and X, thank you. And you put certain things, and then you discuss which ones. I'll be vague about this because this is still
Two-dimensional
not there.
wavelength.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, it reminds of wavelength. Thank you, Taryn. Now, this guy's got me excited. So yes, F guys from No Pun Included, and Tom obviously from Shut Up and Sit Down. And in the middle there is T, working for Hatchet Board Games now. So this is Hatchet booth. And this is also an upcoming game. And I did ask, can we show this? So this is as well. My vlog is about games upcoming, and they can show behind closed door. So this is one of them. The middle one is Pac-Man. So it doesn't have a box yet. And I'm so excited about Pac-Man. Be like, you have to eat this, you have to eat that, you have superpower. It's like the game. It's like the video game, sorry. So here's a thing, right? I'm thinking video games, making board games. Now, board games on Board Game Arena. So does that mean that from video games to board games back to electronic games?
Yep. It's a whole big full circle.
Full circle, right? I was like,
it's like the producers. It was a movie, and then it was a musical, and then it was a movie musical.
Yes. And I have Woolgang somewhere. Do you have it?
Sorry?
Woolgang. I have it. It's on the game. Have you
I've not
seen it?
seen that one yet. No.
So it's coming.
I think that's in the mail.
And this is David Turchi, who you've seen before, and the kid. His kid.
Who's really judging down on your
I don't
top
know if
of
I-
your head.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I should see the name. I don't know if it's like a private thing. I think it's quite public, just in case. But I'm not going to say the full name, just in case, it's something that, some parents don't want to say the name in YouTube, whatever. So,
Really disapproves of the top of your head.
it's not disappearing. Look. He's just fixated on my head. I've been trying to get him to look at the camera. Look.
It's proving unsuccessful.
Pretty much like, but he's interested in me. Look, he's interested in me than better than the camera. Look, my head and face, and he's just so cute. Look at this just little what do you call this thing? Dimple. Yes, dimple. So like a few photos with him unsuccessfully looking at camera, but keep looking at me. But that's okay. Do Meeple. It's like look at the hat. Top hat's great.
Yeah.
Tandem house. Again, look at the background. How did I take that photo with the background blurry with my phone?
The couple games we've seen there, Art Society and Hamlet by the Lake expansion, I think. Is it?
Hamlet's expansion, yes. And there's another one from Candice here from BGG. Just like, I don't know. Now I don't want it to be blurry. And this is the board and dice fox. Philip here always wears Pac-Man. I know, it's his signature. And then this is a tiki bar. A tiki bar is some people went there afterwards and they sell. It's like Hawaiian tiki decorations. This is
Streets of
the Street of Essen. It's near the hotel, so I stay in the city, and there's like this light festival of some sort there. Now this is not in order. This is it. This is Deb. Deb from Wise Wizard Games. This is the breakfast that we went to, and this is the breakfast people, right? The boys from Ori Games over here, and then me and Deb, Sham and Sam and Sham, and then a couple of friends here, and Bess. Oh, let's stop. And this is Matthew and Paula from, well, they have their own channel, but also from Watch It Play. And this is Beck again.
Fabio and Sam.
Yep.
See, I'm watching.
Yeah, thank you. Now, Heroes Might and Magic got me interested because I played the video games a lot. I was like, ooh, Heroes Might and Magic 3! I want to play that! So hopefully one day I'll get to play this. This is I think this is prototype? I'm not too sure. They also have the other IP here, Master of the Universe, which is it He-Man? He-Man! Whoa, Master of
Yeah, maybe it looks like
Oh yeah, okay. Battleground. And maybe just like the IP things, like it's not allowed to say He-Man or something. I don't know. This is Sun Kore. This is for demo available from Osprey Games. Look how cute this is. Fabio's game as well.
Yep.
This is the BGG Candice again, and then the Osprey Games Fox. And now this is semi-co-op, so they do really great, funny, fun cartoon strips everywhere. So I think they're based in Dutch, Amsterdam, maybe. And this is from Theo Titan Studios. I can't pronounce it properly. I'm sorry, people. And this is one of their games. And this is fulfilled from Kickstarter, and this is their upcoming game. There's another one called Wood Games. Now, this is prototype, but look how great this is. Like, components are just so amazing. This game is called Mighty Gnomes by City Low, who was there, and they designed.
I'm riding a reindeer there.
Yes, so their previous game is in my top 10 games of 2022. Neko Harbor.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, so this is the other game, and this is Adam Kopinski. Was wearing mask, demoing Orient Express, the Death Call of Cthulhu, Horror on the Orient Express,
Yep.
which is a demo. I covered it on Gen Con. That's it. This is Laser Rocks.
Ah, yeah.
Look at this. Like amazing. Like you into D&D. Like these are not like super cheap, all right? But these are quality wood. And look at this.
Yep, so they're really getting into this space. We showed some of their Gloomhaven
Yes.
add-on
Yep,
stuff earlier in the year. So.
indeed. And this is Dodo from Laser Rocks. Now this is Riverbed Hound, the game that we covered how to play, and we haven't actually released this. This is a really fun social deduction. Please do watch it when you can. This is prototype. They're going on Kickstarter soon, and I think it's Kickstarter. It might be GameFound.
GameFound.
Yes, so one of those two. So it's really like if you're a bit shy on social deduction, you can like a little bit of a puzzle deduction as well. Quicksand, they were sold out. These two are the designers, and I have that game. If you haven't seen it, it's on the way to us. And this is Nathan from Gamelin Games. They have new upcoming unannounced one, which I cannot mention, of Tiny Epic Games. So very excited for this one. And this is a meet and play. You notice the Meeple University logo at the top middle.
Yep.
I was there for 1 hour to meet people. I met other people. I met Paul there as well. Now this is Sergey. Mr. Language that came into our channel in our live playthrough, especially, and say hello. Yep. He gave me it's outside, the little like Mozart looking cookies. Yep. That's amazing. Which is here, magically appeared. So thank you for giving me this. I managed to get it home, and then I took this home and then shipped others. Like this one actually survived shipping, so I took this with me. It's not that heavy anyway. Yep. So this looks delicious. Thank you so much. I'm like so happy to meet like those who we chat online and then all of a sudden, oh, there they are. This is from Tablescope, the game of Light Speed Arena. Yeah. Now this is at a event, at the Saturday night event by Mice and Mystics Fox. And Deb is from Wise Wizard Game, who you've seen before, a few photos. Yeah. She looks shocked somehow. And next to Deb is Ivan, who designed Furnace, who's now working for Hobby World International. How amazing is that? He's really lovely. And that's Derek from BGG in Heavy Cardboard. And this is the community event where people are playing games, they're eating, the one I talked to you about, that you'll probably be interested in playing games. That's Evacuation is being played. Now, I went to dinner with Deb, and they have designers. Dinner on another table. I was just kicked out. I swear. I was like, oh my God. They are real celebrity. I'm like, oh my God, can I please take a selfie with you? This is Marcus and Inca brand. The Marcus Inca brand, who does design so many games, including Exit the Game. Yes. Like lots of them. Like, how do you come up with such a genius idea? And this is Rita, also
I recognize them from their clue picture in the back of their rule books.
Yes, that's right. And this is Rita. Rita designed Men at Work, which you haven't played. This is the designer of Challenges. Who designed Challenges, Darren?
That guy.
This is Eric Lang. He's so nice. He's like, it's so nice. Eric is so nice. And this the two are the one that designed the White Castle. Yep. And then we see the other faces that's like as familiar, and then Inca. And this is it. This is some of them. So Sham, Sam,
David's
Deb.
eclipsing the lights for us, which is good.
Yep. Martin, David, Rob, Sophie Wagner.
You busted looking at the wrong part of the camera.
Isra and Shay. Lovely, lovely couple. So we're working it again. And this is Dina with, look at the hat. She had hat maker, did her hat. There's like a train there. And next Essen, Tony Bottle's gonna be there. I think they're gonna have booth for Snowdonia. You're gonna geek out. You're gonna stay there and then play that forever. And this is Wingspan. This is the fan-made one. Philharmonic's is game about Space Mozart, basically. It's like, wow, like it's not called Space Mozart, but I call it, it's like doing that orchestra in space. Yeah. That's it. It's Milan for Arcona Games. And then there's Cryptics, which is the other game from Passengers.
Yes, it does have the... I did think that art looked familiar.
Yeah. So, anyways, this is from Fablesmith. I've got another... I cannot give you any more information about the designer of Passengers will design something exciting. And this is it. The Passengers Fox. And this is Ivan again. I met him another time. This is Danny. Danny's really nice. Danny Lowe. We met Danny first as the organizer of Origins.
Yes.
Yokohama, coming up. This is a Premium and Duel. Duel not there. This is Essen. This is the hallway where people eat, kids play stuff. In the middle, that connects a lot of hall. This is Terrascape from Ice Makes. Yes. This is Epoch, the new games coming up. There you go. Civilization game. And this is a game by Lucky Duck Games that is coming up. There you go.
Fall of Fafnir.
Thank you. And This is Metal.
Yeah,
Metal comes
one of our
viewers
from our live streams.
Yeah, always come to live stream and then think that Terrence looks skinny and stuff like that. It's very nice guy. I was like, oh my god, like yes, I said this in your live stream. Yep, I know you. It was amazing. So on the stone, I managed to take it out. Look, it's out of the stone. It's Lenny from Czech Games. This is Speculas, which I have to get. Like I swear, I found out about it. It's like German Speculas. It's just amazing. I'm gonna have to get more next time. All right. This is the Sons of Anak, Lost Ruins of Anak, obviously. This is the yellow demo of like what's coming in, that sort of thing. This is a game for adults. It's like the orange of the new black, based on kind of like theme, story based. King of Tokyo Origins. This is the target version of King of Tokyo.
Yep.
And this is like Pokemon, like, and they have Kaboomer from Australia. Look at like kangaroo, sort of like with boomerang. I had to take a photo. Get on board, Paris and Romana. We played the other version, and this is rather than wanting to not cross path. This is you want to cross path to get more points.
Okay.
Very interesting. And this is another one of Yellow's game, Ancient Knowledge. And there you
Clash
go.
of Magic
Yes.
Schools.
And this is Dice Tower Booth. This is the night as well afterwards. And it was like, oh my god, this is so many people. Now, this is spaghetti ice cream. You have to get it because they press the ice cream to spaghetti. It's like long. This is white chocolate, but inside
It's not made of pasta.
Yes, not made of pasta. Jason was so excited getting it. This is Tiki Bar. This is Tiki Bar.
Yeah.
Daryl Andrews was right at the back there. Daryl designs the grada. Jason was like, this is non-alcoholic cocktail. All right.
I'm
Yunnan.
not judging.
Thank you. Yunnan. See, this is one me packing up. See, there's gin on the right. There's Sanguo Yunnan with games inside it. So this is how I know that okay, this game is inside these other games. So this is dinner. We sorry about the mess, everyone. This is what it is. Helping me punching out. This is what happened usually afterwards. This is another one that I put games after games. So you got these. Freedom and Phrase was also in the designer meetup. Oh my gosh. This is it. Aldebaran
Duel.
by Vladimir Suchi. This is the other game by Suchi. I get my own. I got my own afterwards. This is just capturing the night time. This is my favorite bakery in Essen that I go to breakfast to. And this is at La Sateria. No, it is real spaghetti. This is ice makes people that I bump into on the way back. And then this is back at Doha. I went to Harrods tea room. It's not cheap, but it's good. Like I get,
Harrods
it's
is not known
really
for its
fancy.
cheapness.
No. Oh, how do you know? This is the first time I know.
Well, Harrods is a very upscale department store in London.
There you go. Now I know. So I got the scones and tea, chamomile tea, and this is from Crowd Games. So this is Ivan again. Ivan won Floating Floors. So my other side business is Gulf Studios, and I gave away some games for raffle, and he won it. And this is a lovely lady who won it as well. And this was the meetup, and this is the Ticket to Ride photo booth thing with one of the folks from Space Cowboys. Oh, I did take a photo of that. I was like, yeah! This Dixit's character inside Sanguo. This is a demo that Imperial Miners from Portal Games looks very good. Pirates of Maracaibo, which we have, and this is other games that we are going to show. Oh, I did actually put a photo of that. This is this perspective.
Okay.
That is all the slideshow, and then we continue to game again, which is rest of
Am I
the
allowed
story.
to talk about
Yes, you
Rats of
can.
Wistar?
You can.
This is Rats of Wistar.
Yes, I know.
It's by Cranium.
Yes, and then
That's all I had.
Simone
It looks very,
Luciani.
it's got like this little cute animation style on
popular.
here. We've got a grappling hook made of paper clips.
There was a line there. I think I took photo of the line in Cranio booth then of the game. This is Karvi. This is by Hans in Gluck. Last year they had Mists of Carcassonne.
Yes, and Planet B.
Yeah.
Is that Essen?
Yeah. And this is another Essen, and it's looks like it's a good-looking game. I was not aware of it for some reason until I get there. Like, this is our hobby gamers one. They have another redo of another game.
Yep, so Viking game.
Yeah, Viking games.
Okay.
Oh, why are you giving it to me?
Because you have more space on your side now.
Okay, fine. I'm going to put it here.
Path of Civilization. So you have
Yes.
a brief photo of this one from Captain Games.
I swear I missed some of the photos. Like, I have these with me. This is like money. This is from Dutch Yoda. So thank you, Dutch Yoda. Yes, continue.
So this is a sort of track advancement civilization game. Path of Civilization.
Yes, I'm hungry now. I haven't had breakfast, alright? So I'm like looking at these cookies. Sorry, yes. Oh, this is really good, by the way. Video's coming for this one very soon. And it's like, it's not on my top anticipated list, but then, like, ooh, it like reminds you of Rice. Rice is on our top games of last year, so it's just a good contender.
Yep. Planta Nubo.
So good.
This is a very hot one.
I
This
try
is,
not to be review this one.
So this is it's Rosenberg with a couple of others. So it's got
Yes.
some
Oh.
tile placement type of things.
It's really like, it's like a
Everything's
different
good.
layers of strategies, and like timing is important. They have the storybook, but in German, so I did not get it. And Taryn just like dropped the game. So I didn't get the storybook, Planta Nubo storybook in German. Macro Dojo. This is a fun, and then it's expansion. It's funny, it's like as Essen closed, about to close, and I was like, I managed to finally say hello and then got those.
Yep.
And then we have,
Speaking of expansions,
yeah,
very hot expansion indeed. Marine Worlds for
Yep.
Ark Nova.
the line's just like, they have to manage the line because a lot of people wanting to get that, obviously.
Yes.
And I can't wait to play it. It's like more cards, but then more way to cycle your cards. But for Maracaibo, we have video already playing on TTS with Alexander and Ryan.
Who was also involved in the Grand Austria Roll and Ride.
Ryan,
which we
yes,
saw before.
yes. Oh, Paris Maracaibo is a good one.
Duel X.
Now this I thought I was not going to get it. I thought this was not available. This is from Ludus Magnus,
Yep.
and this is,
Doesn't say Duel X on the front.
does it?
Duel X.
It's Black Rose Wars.
Yes.
And this is the dual version. So, and it's also, if you haven't actually into it, you want to know what the taste of it. So it's a bigger box. The actual game, the Black Rose Wars, is a very popular game when it was out. And there's a dual version and the lighter version. So introduction to it also.
Yes.
Oh, you like the two-player version. This I mentioned before. ArcheOlogic is a
ArcheOlogic.
logic game, puzzle deduction game. Wonderful players by Ludonaut. And this is Evenfall. This is also another sought after game which I got, which I unfortunately did not survive. Tan just pointed out. There's a hole in it, so sad. I got the hole in it. Oh.
Can I squish that out?
Squeeze it a little bit. So this is on my list as well. And last but not
And
least,
last
Shipyard.
for this one is the reprint of Shipyard.
Yes, so there was actually a ship that I have to assemble. No, it's not the ship I have to assemble, is it? I feel like there's a ship I have to assemble.
No, that's not.
No, it's not the ship. It's the
Just open it up and
the
see
thing.
what you've assembled.
nothing. I wasn't too sure what needs to be chucked out, so I left it all right. And there was like a tile holder that needs to be assembled. I know that for sure. And that is our Essen Spiel. More games to come. This is not the end, everyone. If you have any questions for us, I will try my best to answer it in our second part of Essen vlog. I'll say I will try my best just in case it's something that is
Unanswerable.
unanswerable. Thanks, Taryn.
Ineffable.
What?
Unable to be explained.
Let me know what games that you think I have, maybe, or what games you want to see first out of the games that I've shown you. I definitely want to eat this once I finish this video. Yum, 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 yum. And hopefully you found this video useful somehow and entertaining, and hopefully you have an awesome day, and see you next time. Bye-bye!